basically kites you and keeps your arm's length.
Yep.
You then have a secondary AD carry, you have Rumble's ultimate that's like... I think that it's just a very good long-range comp that can then engage with the Nautilus afterwards, and they can use the GP ultimate and the Rumble ultimate to actually set up a fight for themselves. So I think that on paper, I just kind of prefer Vitality's comp. They have pushing mid, right? So if I know roughly where the jungler is, to stop you from getting ganked, I can then roam and assist.
It's true.
Speaking of ganks,
that was kind of one. Does that count as a gank?
I think that what Zanzarah was trying to do there was threaten. He was trying to tell Leader, hey, I'm here, back off. Leave. I definitely would have backed off in a situation like that.
And Zanzarah, after baiting, well, trying to force, try and steal away this blue.
Exactly. It's very much about like, promisq wasn't entirely sure what vision was there, so he waited for his jungler, but now his jungler's arrived, and now they're going for the gank.
SLT's already used the oranges, doesn't really have anywhere to go. He's going to try and clear out the minion wave, but there's just nowhere for Gangplank to go. First blood to Astralis.
So, there are a lot of layers to this.
Now he's starting up the Rift Herald. He didn't have push in the top lane. He didn't have push in the mid lane. Perhaps he needs to be a little wary about the fact that Vitality could collapse on this. Leader still in mid lane. Labrov working his way up, but SLT's just walked straight in. Does still have the flash, but already he is down before he can even flash. And that equalizer is only going to tick away at the Herald. Now, Astralis will retreat from this. You can see promisq is working his way all the way up from bottom lane and is a little bit late to the play, but Astralis will have a numbers advantage in about 5 seconds' time. Vitality looking to take it, but Zanzarah still has the smite. Zanzarah will fall first. 2v3 for the moment. promisq on his way as well, and WhiteKnight almost goes down. The Lantern has been pink warded there by Labrov. Hook comes out into the box. Selfmade falls. The Rift Herald actually was taken by Leader, I believe. Vitality must have got it. Magifelix flashing in. Hits the shuriken, gets the double. Leader still has flash, but the flash play doesn't quite keep him in range. The Lantern across the wall will not give enough vision for Magifelix to follow up.
So that ends up being a 3-for-2 overall in favor of Astralis. SLT has now rejoined the fight. Getting punished for it. Good damage, though, from Selfmade using his ultimate. Now, Vitality, they create a 3 versus 3 situation. Because the Herald is facing away from them, they're able to get the smite and last hit from Selfmade. They end up securing it, and this looks like a very promising fight.
Losing a lot of the time, but right now, Vitality are the ones turning the screw against Astralis and getting this early lead.
And to add another layer onto these stats, a lot of their losses were actually in the first 2 weeks.
Yep.
Oh, Magifelix. Yeah, he's just been solo killed by a Leader. That was a full culling coming out from him. So that experience difference and item difference coming through, really paying off. Hook lands in the bot lane now.
Yeah, Labrov pulled out of his own hook's going to put the depth charge down, but even Aftershock will not save you. Second Dragon, though, secured for Vitality, so now it's one apiece between these two teams, and that removes one of the possible win conditions. Starting to roam around the map, looking to see if he can get this Akali snowball rolling. Does still already have 2 kills and the rocket belt. It's about to come off cooldown as well, as they look for SLT once again. Has the flash, has the oranges. Should look just to flash away from WhiteKnight here. The Dominus is ticking away on him. Magifelix unable to get in range, and SLT will flash, and the equalizer will force WhiteKnight and Magifelix to do. Vision has been invested down towards that bottom side to make sure that Leader isn't going to get ganked on this Lucian.
Well, to be fair, Vitality don't actually have a huge amount of vision at all right now.
No.
They haven't actually invested that much deep vision, even with all the power that the Lucian does have. Right now, it's simply a cross map that we're seeing. The Rumble ultimate is going to come out to try and slow Astralis down. But yeah, it's just a straight up cross map as the 2 outer towers slowly start to fall.
And the important thing with this is, when you're in a head, an equal trade cross map isn't that beneficial for you. You're getting exactly the same as the team that is behind you, right? If you're Astralis here, you got a tower, you got a charge on the tier 2 in the top lane.
Unless WhiteKnight can find an effective flank, or promisq can land a good hook. But like, let's watch this fight right now, because Vitality have the initial control. promisq is on the flank. Can Astralis actually close the gap against this double AD carry comp from Vitality? But this is a good flank from WhiteKnight.
There's the hook as well onto Selfmade. Flash in from Zanzarah. WhiteKnight with a good flank. The Dominus is ticking away and Selfmade's already dead. Magifelix picks up the first of the fight as they look for more. Pushing in here. SLT has not joined this. There's 2 for Magifelix. Leader dodges to the side, but then into the box. Magifelix going forward. Leader just surviving. Cronwshot will take him, but in the end, here comes Aphelios. Shut down onto Leader. A huge amount of gold funneled into Astralis.
So that flank from WhiteKnight was extremely important, and Cronwshot could be in some danger.
Here comes Jeskla once again. Cronwshot down. Jeskla gets his first 2 kills of the game, and one of them was that shutdown.
Very well executed fight here from Astralis, because my biggest concern was to get onto the backline easily. And look, Leader and Cronwshot are immediately forced away, and Selfmade and Labrov are separated from their team. This allows Astralis to get the chase down, while the Gangplank is sitting in the top lane. Now he's in a 1v1 against Magifelix.
Magifelix chunks out SOT, does have the flash, has the Trinity Force complete as well, and a level advantage, but it doesn't matter. Magifelix has 5 kills.
Look at the gold. Please observe this. We can see that that gap is never mind, no it's not, it's still 2,000. Yep. But Akali's just Akali, I guess.
I will say the gap between the AD carries has started to expand in favor of Jeskla here. He's about 1,500 gold ahead of Cronwshot, who has also decided to go for the Trinity Force build here, as we see Selfmade chasing, getting chased down by Zanzarah. Subjugate coming out, promisq in a great position. Blast coned across, and Selfmade has nowhere to go. Jeskla will be gifted this kill. There's the cannon barrage, and Vitality want this fight. Vitality always want the fight. promisq flashes away. SOT now in the midst of 3 members of Astralis. Goes low. Here comes WhiteKnight as well. Labrov is on the wrong side of the wall. The rest of his team has to retreat as Astralis get 2 more kills. Oh. Choking.
We think we're stronger than you right now, so we're going to force you to fight, or we're going to get ourselves a Baron.
Selfmade is doing Gromp. SOT does not have TP. Labrov and Cronwshot might now realize that it's happening, but Magifelix is still in the mid lane and could look for a flank position. SOT is on his way, but he's still in mid. That Baron should go to Astralis. Smite by Zanzarah now secured. Astralis might look for a little bit more, might look for the fight here. There's the Moonlight Vigil, there's the double root, the equalizer coming out. Zanzarah down to half HP as Leader goes in for the chase, dashing forward, can't quite get the damage down onto Zanzarah that they needed in the end. Selfmade will burn him down, Cannon Barrage now used as well. Astralis on full retreat. All guns blazing from Vitality as they step forward and forward and forward, but the disengage is strong here for Astralis, and Vitality can only get 1.
So you can see how Astralis, when they play the front to back, how much harder it is to actually when it comes to fighting. But when you look at the side lanes, Magifelix, he's definitely capable of getting 1v1s.
SOT has just been getting picked on, bullied by Astralis so far this game. The oranges will keep him alive. And actually, Magifelix can't chase this because the rest of Vitality are on their way across. Magifelix has Baron-empowered recall. Does Cronwshot have... Oh, no. They do not have a way of stopping him from recalling in this bush, so immediately they say, well, we're not going to do that. Magifelix, no TP as he's gone back. This dragon will be forfeit. Vitality will get their 3rd of the game. Astralis still unable to break the mid lane tower, but WhiteKnight is pushing for the top tier 2. Remember, that was chunked down by the Rift Herald earlier on. So that's another tower onto Astralis' scoreboard. As you say, Vetti, more gold. Vitality now back away from mid. That's the 4th tower of the game for Astralis, and with it, Vetti, a 4,000 gold lead right now.
Astralis looking good. Let's see if they find themselves another fight here. Zanzarah in a bit of danger.
He's in a lot of danger. Subjugate has been used. Zanzarah going back, but look at the Infernum! Burn, burn, burn from Jeskla as he shreds through Vitality. Magifelix is here for the cleanup, and Jeskla is flashing forward. 200 flipping years from the Aphelios.
Astralis just obliterate Vitality in the 5v5. That is a clean ace, and with a Baron buff, Astralis could look to just end the game in 23 minutes and end Vitality's winning streak.
What a way to do it as well. They are ending Vitality's 3-0 win streak. They are breaking their 5-0 loss streak. Astralis, after falling behind, just demolish Vitality.
What I say, Medic? What I say? Clearly you haven't watched the LEC before. I told you. Expectations mean absolutely nothing here in Europe.